Have you ever landed on a website that looked, well, fine, but you just couldn't figure out what to do?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe you wanted to buy something or sign up, but it felt confusing,
Yeah.
and you just clicked away.
Oh, absolutely. Happens all the time.
Well, today we're doing a deep dive into exactly that, why some websites just don't get people to take action to convert and what can be done about it. We're drawing on some great insights about website conversion killers.
Yeah, and it's so important because look, a website can be gorgeous, absolutely stunning, but if it doesn't actually guide visitors to do something,
That's the point.
exactly,
Yep.
it's basically useless from a business perspective, whether that's getting a sign up, making a sale, booking a call, whatever. The good news is the fixes are often surprisingly straightforward.
Okay, so let's unpack the first big reason.
Hmm.
What our deep dive shows is sometimes it's really basic.
Hmm.
People land on the site and they just don't know what you want them to do next.
Right. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it?
It does. But you see it everywhere. No clear next step. It's like walking into a store and having no idea where the checkout is or even what they sell.
That's a perfect analogy. Or think about driving without road signs. You'd get completely lost, frustrated.
And probably turn around.
Precisely. Website visitors are no different. Without really clear instructions, they get confused, maybe annoyed, and they just leave. The fix: a clear call to action, a CTA.
So like a button or a link.
Exactly. Something that shouts, hey, do this, like shop now, or book your call here, or sign up today. And critically, it needs to be super easy to find, obvious.
And maybe repeated.
Yeah, definitely. Don't make people hunt for it. Keep that next step visible.
Okay, that makes sense. Clear directions. But, even if you know where you're going, what if the car is just incredibly slow? That brings us to the second killer, website speed.
Oh, this one is huge.
We're all so impatient online, aren't we? We expect pages to load, like, instantly. 3 seconds feels like the max.
Less than that, often. People expect near instantaneous results. If your site lags.
They're gone. I was trying to book a table somewhere last week. The site was crawling. I just gave up. Found another restaurant. Their loss, right?
Exactly. And here's a scary stat from the source material by Ripe Marketing. Just a 1-second delay in loading time can cut your conversions by, like, 7%.
Wow, 1 second. That's tiny.
It is. So fixing it is crucial. And again, the fixes aren't rocket science. Making images smaller, that's a big one. Huge photos slow everything down.
Right.
Also, getting rid of extra website programs or plugins you don't really need. They can add bloat.
Okay.
And maybe don't just automatically go for the cheapest website hosting package. Sometimes, you get what you pay for. Better hosting means a faster site.
So clear directions, fast loading.
Yeah.
What else trips websites up? What's a third killer?
Well, it's the overall design and layout. Basically, if the website is messy, cluttered, or just plain confusing to navigate.
Like a puzzle you didn't ask to solve.
Yeah, exactly. If people have to work hard to understand what's going on, where to find information, or how things connect, they won't. They'll just leave. Simplicity is key, but it seems hard to achieve sometimes.
Why is that?
I think often people try to cram too much in. But what's really vital, and Right Marketing emphasizes this too, is that every part of your website should ideally nudge people towards one main goal.
One goal, like buying a specific thing or signing up.
Right. If you have too many competing messages, too many buttons, different sections shouting for attention, it's just noise. It needs to be clean, visually simple, and of course, it absolutely has to work perfectly on phones and tablets.
Mobile friendliness. Crucial.
Non-negotiable these days. So keep it clean, keep it focused, make it work everywhere. So when you boil it down, what's fascinating here is how fundamental these three things are. Clear instructions, those CTAs, super fast loading times, and a clean, uncluttered, easy to understand design. Get those right, and you stop sort of bleeding visitors. You start converting them.
It really does sound simple when you put it like that. So here's something to think about. Consider your own online habits. If one of your go-to websites suddenly felt broken, felt like it wasn't working for you anymore, which of these three issues, unclear directions, slowness, or confusing design, would you bet was the culprit? And what does that tell you about making sure your own message, whatever it is, actually gets through?